Good day, guys. Our topic for today is addition and subtraction of fractions. We'll consider three examples during the course of this video. Now, I can assure you that at the end of this video, you should have no problem going forward on the said topic, provided you follow me. So please, your undivided attention is highly needed at this point. And please let me know at the comment section if you do understand all we'll be talking about. And then if you have any other question, let me know in the comment section. Now, without further ado, let's start. Our topic, addition and subtraction of fractions. First example, evaluate 5 over 6 plus 1 over 3. Now, what are the procedures to add or subtract fraction? The first thing you need to do is that you find your LCM, then you divide and you multiply. You will get to know what that means as we progress. Now to find the LCM, I'll find the LCM of my denominators. In this case, I have 6 and 3. Now you can find the LCM using a normal factor method, but then I'll teach you my own style for finding LCM, where you do not need to write anything down. Just on your head, you can solve it. How do I go about it? I'll check what is my bigger number, or what number is bigger. In this case, I'm having 6, 3. Obviously, 6 is bigger. So I'll check what are the multiples of 6 that the other number can divide. Multiple of 6 mean 6 times 1, 6 times 2, 6 times 3, like that. So the first multiple of 6 is 6 itself, then 12, then 18, then 24, and so on. So I'll check out the multiples of 6 that the other number, in this case 3, can divide. So let's go. 6, can 3 divide 6? Yeah, so my LCM is 6, very simple. But let's assume I'm having 4 at the other hand. Okay, I'll check. 6 is the first multiple. Can 4 divide 6? No. I'll check 12. Can 4 divide 12? Yes, so 12 will be my LCM for 6 and 4. Go ahead and check that out if it is true. Back to our work. So 6 and 3, my LCM is 6. What do? I'll draw my line and then place 6 right under here. This is my 6 here. Now you can see 5 and 2 on the numerator part, but then how do we get that 5 and 2? You divide and you multiply, like I said before. How do I divide? 6 divided by 6 here. I'll have 1. I'll put times 1 for the numerator. Then 6 divided by 3 here is what? 2. I'll have times 2 for the other numerator. Then multiplying back down, 5 times 1, 5. 1 times 2, 2. Then 5 plus 2 will give me what? 7. I have 7 over 6. Now remember, I can't stop here. Why? Because this is an improper fraction. And if I don't want my 6 to die, I have to change to a mixed number. So how do I change to a mixed number? Just normal division. I would say 6 and 7, that's 1 remainder 1 over 6. And that's the final answer. Very simple. Okay, example 2. The question is, what must be added to 7 whole number 3 over 5 to make 10? What must be added to 7 whole number 3 over 5 to make 10? Now, how do I solve this? Very simple. When they say what must be added, let me address that first. When they say what must be added, they do not mean you to add 7 whole number 3 over 5 plus 10. That would be very wrong. Let's take it this way. If I should ask, what must be added to 2 to make 5? Would you say 2 plus 5? I trust you would not. What will you do instead? You say 5 minus 2 because 2 plus 3 is what? 5. So when you have what must be added, you have to subtract because you don't know the number to be added yet. So in this case, I'll be doing 10 minus 7 whole number 3 over 5. That takes us to the second question. How do I subtract from a whole number? Now, how do you subtract? I would borrow 1. You could, okay, the normal way you could do, you could change to improper fraction and then you start to find the LCM and the rest. But then that might be too complicated when you have bigger mixed numbers. So the easiest way I would suggest to you, and please pay attention, is that you borrow 1 from your whole number, in this case 10. Now when I borrow 1 from 10, what will be left there? 9, thank you. Now that 1 I borrowed would change to a fraction. Now, the 1 I borrowed will change to 5 over 5. Now, why is it 5 over 5? It's because the denominator for my other fraction is 5. So whatever your denominator is what your 1 will change to. That means if I'm having 7 here, for instance, 1 will change to 7 over 7. I'm having 10 here, 10 over 10, 100, 100 over 100, so on and so on. Just double up and down for the 1. See what I mean? So I'm having, I borrowed 1 from 10, which remains 9. The 1 I borrowed now has changed to 5 over 5. Why? Because 5 is my denominator here. I hope you get that. Whatever your denominator is what your 1 will change. So that means very simple. And you see the reason why as we progress. So this is what I meant. So the one I removed from 10 will change to 5/5 because my denominator for the other fraction is 5. Now, once I have this, it's quite easy now. When you're subtracting mixed numbers, what do? I'll take the whole numbers first. So I'm having 9 and 7 here. I'll do 9 minus 7 first in brackets. Then, since the denominators are the same, I could just subtract the numerator straight. Although if you want to go by our previous method, then you still do 5 divided by 5, 1 times 1 will be up. Again, times 1 will be up because 5 divided by 5 is 1. Now multiplying back down, 5 times 1, 5, minus 3 times 1, 3, like that. Or when they are the same, just subtract them straight. So let's go. 9 minus 7 now will give us what? 2. Then 5 minus 3 will give us 2/5. Do we get that? Quite simple. Remember, when you're subtracting from a whole number, you borrow 1 from it. The 1 will change to a fraction of whatever your denominator for the other number is. Please take note. All right, final example. I have solved 2 number 2/3 plus 3 number 3/4 minus 4 number 4/5. Now, please don't be scared with this question. Don't let this question scare you, so to say. You know, even if they had 5 more fractions to it, please, still the same principle, still very simple. So what do? Solution is our question once again. I'll take out the whole numbers first. I'm having 2 plus 3 minus 4. That's the first thing I do. So in brackets, 2 plus 3 minus 4. Then I'll check the fractions now. Remember, I'm to get the LCM of denominators. What are my denominators? I have 3, 4, and 5. Now, what's the biggest number there? 5. Using my own style, I'll check for the multiples of 5 that both 3 and 4 can divide. All right, so the first multiple of 5 is 5. Can 3 or 4 divide it? No. Next one, 10. No. Next one, 15. Oh, yeah, 15. 3 can divide 15, but then can 4 divide 15? No, so I move on. 20, okay, 4 can divide 20, but can 3 divide 20? No, I move on. So I have 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60 finally. Let's check 60. Can 3 divide 60? Of course, yes. That will give me 20. Can 4 divide 60? What's the answer? 1, 2. Yeah, the answer is 50. So 4 can divide 60 also. So my LCM will be 60, which will come right under the line I will draw. Now, how do I get 40 and the rest of the numbers on top there? I'm dividing and multiplying. Remember, I'll do 3 divided by 60, that's 20. Go right up times 20. 4 divided by 60 times 15 will go right up. 5 divided by 60 is 12 times 12 up. So multiplying back down, 2 times 20, 40, 3 times 15, 45, 4 times 12, 48. Now what do? I'll come back to my whole number. I would say 2 plus 3 is what? 5. 5 minus 4 is 1. That's how I got my 1 right here. And then for the fraction, I'm having 40 plus 45 is what? 85 minus 48/60. Now finally, I'm having 1 whole number 37/60. So you can see it's very, very easy. If only you would just take your time, be calm, and then solve step by step, you get the answer. So that will be all for today. I hope you do understand. Remember, let me know if you have any other question in the comment section and I'll address it. So bye for now. Take care. All right. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. I hope you do understand.